All right, let's do this thing. What's up, everyone? It's one of my favorite days of the year to play pranks, to lie, to get someone excited about something, and then right at the end be like, "Oh, I just lied about everything I just said." I got to start this. Got to start the show off with a joke. One day, my friend and I, his name is Zach. We stroll into Miss Bachmiller's English class, our senior year of high school, hired in senator socks, and man, and we and luckily we get into the class. We were 15 minutes late. We thought we were in deep shit, right? And we realize that when we walk in that it's movie day. Everyone's desks are like turned towards like the roll-in TV that they, the shitty ones that they've had in high school. And we were like, thank goodness it's movie day. So we just kind of like slipped right through the cracks, kind of turned our own desk over, dapped it up. Like we got away with it. You know what I mean? Like we're good. We're chilling. We're posted. All right. And anyway, our teacher, Miss Bachmiller, bless her soul, was trying to get the TV to work, and she just could not get the TV to work. And of course, my buddy Zach was like, "Hey, Miss Bachman, like, what's going on here?" And then she was like, "I think it's the remote. I think the batteries are dead." And he goes, "What size are they?" And she says, "AA." And he says, "I have a whole pack of those in my book bag." And she was like, "Really?" And he was like, "No, absolutely not." and then he immediately got kicked out, sent to the principal's office. We were in class for a whole 3 minutes on movie day, and the homie found a way to get kicked out by making fun of the teacher and the batteries. Man, had to be there. The funniest moment ever, and that was on April Fool's Day, my senior year of high school. So that was a very long time ago. Had to tell that story. Very, very good time. Shout out to everybody in the chat, and shout out to the homie Zach. Appreciate you. Jonathan Roman, JC, Karen Harris, Jason Owen, Lee F. Everybody, appreciate each and every one of you. Good to see y'all in the chat. Mr. Mojo is saying that the bottom is in, man. I hope so, and we can definitely talk about it. So when we have the conversation, we can pivot to that in a minute. But first of all, before we get into the question, is the bottom in? Is it over for altcoins? Bunch of stories, bunch of charts, bunch of good things planned. Before we do that, we got to bring to the stage my good friend, my partner in crime. Oh, whoa, wrong one.
Whoa.
Oh, there he is.
Wait.
There's 3 of us. I'm going to move this. There he is.
Boom. What's up?
What's up, dude?
Hey, man. It's good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you, too.
Been a hot minute. Hope you had a good week.
Yeah, this past one has been a ride. Had to do some. Dude, we got so much going on right now. We're in the process of trying to move across the country.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of moving parts, a lot of things I had to say yes to, a lot of things I had to say no to. It's a lot. It's a lot right now. I would obviously like to be a little bit more active, but you have to kind of prioritize the move across the country part. Yep. And kind of can't avoid the inevitable.
Keep your eyes on the prize. You got the baby girl coming soon, and that's getting everything set and ready for that is the utmost importance, man. So we respect that. That's for sure.
But yeah, so we're still popping it off. It's all good. Make sure you smash the like. Sweet is swinging. Definitely be pulling up the sweet chart and a couple others as well. So before we get into everything else, I do got to say that I had a very, very interesting meeting with Sonny Liu in DC a couple days ago. Let me pull up. I love the new filters. These are the best.
Oh, yeah.
And we hung out literally in the Boston Consulting Group offices. And I got to see some spreadsheets. I got to see some pie charts. I got to see some things kind of under NDA, so I can't say much. But I can say V-Chain, baby. I'm telling you guys, it's Sonny knows what he's doing, man. Sonny knows what he's doing. And I could not be more excited to be a part of the whole thing. Just so you know, they did just get a Bybit listing, which is really big for the Better token. but you can spot buy and leverage trade VeChain, VET on Bitunix. So make sure you guys click that link, get yourself signed up if you want to get some Bitunix. And I'm also talking to my contacts over there, working on getting the better token listed over there too. I am working on it. So give me some time. Hopefully we can make that work. And of course, stay tuned for the first of the 4 Tesla giveaways.
Let's go.
All right. So it is April 1st right now. April 6th. So this coming Sunday, we are kicking off the first Tesla giveaway. It's official.
Bro, seriously?
Seriously.
Wow.
It's going to be open for, I believe, whoa, did I mean to do that? The giveaway is going to be open for about 5 weeks. So there will be plenty of time to get involved, plenty of things. There are some new developments. There are 4 giveaways.
Mm-hmm.
There's a really, really awesome part of this next sentence that I can't say yet.
Come on.
But I can't say it yet.
All right.
I can't say it yet. But people are going to lose their minds. Freak when you guys find this stuff out. And there's also some other stuff that I am not allowed to say yet that you'll know in like a week. That is just like, boom. Yeah. It's crazy. And I even have an interview today that I also can't talk about. But it's going to be good. It's going to be good. Man, I'm here for it. I can't wait. But guys, shout out to VeChain. Shout out to Sunny Lou. Shout out to the Boston Consulting Group. They have like baristas on every floor and a bunch of people just working in cubicles, just plugged in all the time. Like when you think about all the data that comes out of there, you know, I literally talked to the people with the RWA that made the RWA projection.
Nice.
I talked to those people.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
So was that a good conversation?
It was a great conversation.
Nice.
Because I actually read the whole thing about how they were saying, you know, the whole $16 trillion projection for RWAs by 2030, but that's a shy projection.
Right. Very conservative.
Like, based off, the data that we have coming from Europe and all this other blah, 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 blah. I mean, we had to be conservative, but like, it's going to be way bigger than 16 by 2030.
Think about it. Like I think a lot of us really kind of just conceptualize the U.S. markets tokenizing here, but you don't think about the Asian markets. You don't think about all these markets. Remember, like I think a lot of people are biased to the economy here in the United States, right? We have the global reserve. It's kind of been the powerhouse, but really crypto puts a level playing field all across the globe. And we have all these other markets that are ready to just explode. And it could, in some cases, dwarf what we're doing here because we've been slow to get to the ball anyway.
Yeah, man, it's really easy to get caught up in the bummer of it right now. The markets has been a little rough, has been a little sad, a little sideways, but in the same breath, it's
that thing we've been talking about. The bullish divergence is happening in real life of crypto.
Yeah.
Price down, sentiment up. That's what's happening.
Exactly, 1,000%. And guys, my kind of overall take right now is that when would be a better place to load up? You know what I mean? Like, what other opportunities are we going to get like at these levels? Like, yeah, things have been moving around. You know what I mean? Kind of even here. Let me pull up a chart here for a second. Let's just use VeChain as an example.
Okay.
We were just talking about VeChain. All right, it's not a good VeChain chart.
Let me bring you up or wait?
Yeah, give me a second. This thing's kind of in my way, but I mean, guys, it's pretty obvious that altcoins have been demolished. All right, this is no secret. This is not. All right, go ahead. So it's no secret that altcoins have been demolished, right? So this right here, we have like our November 4th swing low. All right, and this is what I'm saying. At any point in time, we could be 30 days away from a 300% pump. That has been kind of the MO for altcoins lately. And I firmly believe that this high for VeChain and for most of all the other altcoins, that December high was not the bull run all-time high. All right. And if you even kind of consider the early 2024 pump with this pump, all right, and kind of consider, kind of the angle that we're building here. Like, will the top of this be tested again? Is that possible? Is that something to consider? Although that would only take us to 11 cents, And, obviously some people would like to see a 60, 30 cent, somewhere between 30 and 60 cents VeChain, and I'm with you. But in the event, say we just test the top of this trend line again, from the current price by December, that's still a 382% pump, just shy of a 4x. I mean, wow.
That's it.
Like,
that's
a lot of money, and that's being very, very shy. All right. Another thing I want to talk about is, of course, we have anytime, what we can say across the board, right, is that anytime you've been able to buy VeChain under this level, that has been a win. That has been a win. It's been a win here. It's obviously been a win here. Oh, and the little one here. And obviously the big one here. Anytime you're able to buy VeChain under, let's say, 2.5 cents, it's been a really big value, amazing. And it kind of even going from our low, just pulling fib on the past. I mean, guys, like, we're under 786. Like, it doesn't matter. What I'm saying is that we are in the value area for mostly every altcoin. There are a few exceptions, XRP, HBAR. Right. But most of the altcoins, we had a pump, we gave it back. We had a pump, we gave it back. All right, and that's going to happen. It's a matter of time. All right, especially with the macro and everything happening, there will be a couple things getting in our way. There will be reasons why people will doubt, reasons why people won't believe, but let them shake out the weekends. Let them. Okay. Of course, I will always be paying attention to the wick low here on VeChain, just above 2 cents. Of course, we'll be paying attention to the previous support resistance levels back here, like the November 4th low around 1.8. And then if you want to get Nifty 50, you could obviously even kind of roll up and set an alarm from the previous low, because our previous low actually was it was a higher low. That although this most recent push down was quite painful for the VFAM, we still put in a higher low. That's it's not completely gloom and doom. All right. And then, of course, if you want to set an alarm here or pull it down to that wick around 214, that makes sense too. But guys, be aware of these low levels in the event they go off. You already have targets. All right. So keep that in mind as we kind of inch forward here. And of course, we had like a little bottom out, and some charts are up, 5, 6, 10% from our Sunday, Monday low. Nothing too crazy.
You think it's just a little hopium today versus yesterday? And then obviously tomorrow we've got our day of reckoning or whatever it's called.
Yep, and I will obviously get to that in a minute as well. And also a lot of this move down, there was a lot of alarms that went off in the Telegram group. So I am going to do a members only today. I wanted to do it yesterday. It was a little bit too much going on. I am going to do it today around 2:30 ish, hopefully. If it's not 2:30, it'll be like 3:30, but I'm aiming for 2:30. And we're going to talk about all the alarms that went off, and trying to pull the trigger on those, and then kind of moving forward in through all of our favorite charts that we've been targeting and our future positions from them. So definitely, if you are a member of the Telegram group, do not miss out on members only coming out today. Why is my laptop? Hey, Jada, can you tell Goody that I'm streaming? Because he's called me like 3 times. Jeez. It's like, come on, man. I can't get my chat to load on my laptop. Very annoying. Okay, so let's so Change, you were just saying how Trump was talking about Liberation Day.
That's what it was. Liberation Day.
Liberation Day is apparently tomorrow. All right. And April 2nd. So it's not an April Fool's joke. It's not it's not a thing. One of those deals. All right. So Trump has repeatedly called April 2nd Liberation Day, with promises to roll out a set of tariffs or taxes on imports from other countries. He says that that he says will free U.S. from a reliance on foreign goods. To do this, he said he'll impose reciprocal tariffs to match the duties that other countries charge on U.S. products. And guys, we've seen the interviews of Trump saying we've been ripped off. It's crazy how ripped off we've been. The worst deals we've ever signed. We're not doing this anymore. Yeah, I've been working on my Trump voice just a little bit.
I was going to say, I think I'm noticing the improvement there. So good job.
Slowly but surely. Slowly but surely.
It's more like Don Jr. at the moment, but you'll get.
I'm working on it. Okay. But you know, some of the question though is the tariff uncertainty has been the story of crypto in 2025. It's been the story of the stock market, the story of risk assets in 2025. And some people are arguing that it's already been baked in. We already know this is coming. Or some people are saying that this is going to get way worse. Have you looked at the 10-year treasuries? Blah, 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 blah. So, yeah, that's the $1 million question, isn't it? Obviously, always been in the boat of let's not guess, let's react. And this is something that we can certainly consider when you take a look at just the normal stock market chart here. Let me get a second to pull up the S&P. Actually, you can even show this XRP chart here for a minute. It's very messy. It's very messy. But what I'll say is that a lot of charts have, even this one with the wick lows have been putting in slightly. This is like an old XRP chart that has been abandoned. The wick lows have been putting in slightly higher lows, and that is good to see. And hopefully, these, even though we have these sharp pushes down and a lot of people are getting liquidated, as long as the lows are higher structurally, we have hope to hold on to. If this came down to here, it would be a much different conversation. So let's be very clear about that. All right, so let's go S&P 500. All right, and of course, last week we were talking about how we had our sharp move down. We kind of came back up. We were rejected by the 50 EMA, and then we came down, tested the support resistance level, bounced off of it, and now we're kind of in the middle. Now I have to take this call really fast to make sure it's not my interview.
And let me know if I need to end it.
Hello? Oh, everything's fine. Thank you. Sorry, I'm at work. All right, bye. Was not the phone call we thought it was. But okay, much better. So I have a call coming that's an interview, and I have to make sure that every call that comes through is not that. All right, sorry. Back to S&P. Sorry for the distraction. But so we kind of had S&P, we kind of had the boom, we had the recovery, and we bounced again off the same support resistance level. Although we had a slightly lower high, I'm not really calling home to cry about it, because every single time it's been sharp move, recovery, sharp move, recovery, sharp move, recovery. This one's giving us a little bit more fight. Let's hope that the only good thing we can say about this most recent move is that this is a really sharp angle, and we can break that. That's an extremely sharp angle. So all eyes are pointing to the stock market. The next couple days, really like tomorrow, Liberation Day. Let's see if the stock market is liberated as well, because
I'm cautiously optimistic that hopefully it doesn't nuke, right? Because I think that, like you said, we talked about before, if we drop below that level, that's not a good thing. But I think that there's the narrative to be said on both sides, and obviously you can speculate one way or the other. We'll see tomorrow. Hopefully crypto rips. You wish well in the stock market too for all the stock bros, but hopefully crypto rips, man.
So quickly looking at, I'll get rid of some of these levels because they don't make sense to us right now. I know there's some alarm. Actually, I'll leave that alarm, but some of these other alarms got to go. All right. So this is the other chart. The other chart is all of the crypto market caps added together minus the top 10. So this is the best way to look at altcoins, because the stable coin market caps are not involved. And, there's some altcoins that are 50, $70 billion. And then there's the rest of them.
Mm-hmm.
So this is 11 down. All right. And I like looking at this more than total 3, at least lately. All right. And what I can say once again is that we have this, since June of 2023, we have been putting in this yellow uptrend. Okay. Excuse me. And the good thing is that although we've had some wicks, we've had some close calls, even this most recent one, zooming into the 2-hour, guys, look, we literally came down. We perfectly kissed this level and fought off of it again with another higher low. The structural hope is very much there. Like anytime I see these moves here, all right, and we literally said this, last week, the week before. I'm pretty sure this leg up is just going to be knocked back down and be the next higher low, into the next lower high. But as long as we're putting in higher lows, that's when the triangles form and we have a fight in the middle. And that is obviously what's been shaping up. Obviously, that's what's been shaping up. And to see that, it's really hard to not remain optimistic despite how tough everything has been when you're holding structure. Just from a basic standpoint, if you're holding structure, it's hard to be like it's over. That's never going to happen again. We're done forever. You know what I mean? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think there's going to be a big fight in the sand. I think April is a very, very important month for crypto altogether. Mainly, even on the other chart, we kind of have this downtrend that has been kind of forming since the middle of February, and then we have been putting in the higher lows since 2023. These downtrends are meeting. This point of intersection is April 26th. It's April 1st now. So we will see. We will see.
I'm hopeful, man. It's like I'm getting like the vibes from October, right? When we were supposed to have our Pumptober, but we didn't get it. But then we got a really, really good November. I'm hopeful, because everybody thought everybody thought March was going to be a solid March. We were going to go up, but clearly we didn't. And April, the beginning of Q2 or the second half of the first half.
Yep. So right now I'm trying to pull up the my YouTube chat is just not working. Can you see the chat?
Yeah. What's up, Doom? What's up, Mike Lowry?
Yeah.
Eddie C.
Or whatever. I mean, I just gotta do like a pull up a new thing on my laptop here because my chat is just like nowhere to be found. I thought, oh, did the channel get pulled down again? Are we getting mass reported by 5 IP addresses again? Because that would suck. Yeah, I'm just gonna trust the process here, but I did want to talk about Bitcoin monthly returns. All right, can I zoom in on this a little bit? No, not really. Okay, let me see if I can pull this over. Did that help? Not really. All right, let me just read it to you. So far this year, 2025, 9% win January, 17% loss February, 2.1% loss in March, and obviously loading April because it just started. All right. Historically, April has been a back and forth type month. All right. What I will say is that the 2 times in history we've had a red February and a red March, 2014 and 2020. A red February and a red March has led to a green April both of those times. So going red, that has been green historically. Not that means much, but that is something that has happened in the past, and it could repeat itself again. The past, so from 2020 or even from 2017. April's been plus 25, plus 33, plus 29, plus 34.
I love that.
-1, -17, +2, -14.9. So it has been kind of all over the place, but I am like kind of leaning on the anytime there's been a red February and a red March, there's been a green April. I like that. But structurally, like stock market stuff, I'm not that surprised. in the event where we have look at 2021, guys. 2021 was the bull run of all bull runs. April, May, June were all red months. 2022, April, May, June were all red months. Last year, April, June were red months. This time of the year from 2020 on, let's say 2021 on, hasn't really been the time to shine. Where, across the board, July has become a bullish month, and then invariably it's the race to October, because October has been green every year since 2019. So I think right now, right here, right now in crypto, it's about surviving to the end of the year. I think you're not trying to, make insane moves every day. You're not going to get rich overnight. That's the exception, not the rule. I would rather do this systematically. Take a pragmatic approach. Don't be over leveraged. Don't trade with your whole bag. Don't make those mistakes. Right now is about rock solid fundamentals, just slowly but surely clicking off sure wins and being extremely patient. Being a really good investor is knowing how to do nothing for long periods of time. And it's not sexy. It's not fun. It gets boring. But, I've been extremely patient, dude. Like, I've been wanting to make, portfolio update videos. I've been wanting to make them every week. But, like, if I buy, I don't want to buy into oblivion.
Right.
I kind of have done that once before for the sake of content. But in the same time, I also, when I made that video, I was like, well, at least it's lower my average buy price. And then if things go, I can lower my average buy price again. But you don't want to end up in that reciprocal, in that cycle of just buying every dip and just getting destroyed.
Just every time it just keeps dipping. I mean, there's memes about it, right? I bought a dip and it dipped. I bought it again and it just kept dipping. Like, that's what happens.
Just kept dipping. And I know that there are a lot of people that are really counting. They have expectations set in their mind for the price they need things to go to. I get it. But in the same breath, guys, we got to be very patient right now. I mean, this time of the year historically has not really been our friend. Let's look at it like this. And then I'll get rid of this chart. If we're talking from 2021, April, May, June. 2021, they were all red. 2022, they were all red. 2023, May was red, and April was only 2%.
Yeah, it was not green much.
And then June woke up, and then last year, 2 of the 3 were red. So across the board, April, May, June, since 2021, there are 12 cells there. 9 of them are red. 9 of them are red. So 75% have been red going into this now. So basically saying, in this section of the year, this 3-month section of the year, 75% of the time it's a red month. And the green months have been 2%, 11%, 11%. Nothing to write home about. This is the time. Remember, I've been saying on this channel, we are going to suffer. This is not, we are going to suffer. This is not going to be a cakewalk. It's not just going to be, let's just put my money in and we're just going to multiply. Let's play a game called Multiply My Money. We're just going to multiply my money. And then my money will be multiplied. That's like what people think crypto is sometimes. And guys, I'm telling you, it's not. It's not. This game, dude, I have to talk about this. I might make a video about it, but I'm going to briefly talk about it. I was in Maryland. I ran into a friend of my dad. And I started the conversation with him, and my guy already had his knife out. My guy's gun was already clack, clack. He's like, oh, yeah, like, obviously my dad is really proud. They're extremely proud of my success. Like, he just can't wait to tell someone about how successful his son is. And that's awesome. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
that's every dad's dream, right?
Absolutely.
And I have done that. I've done that. And he's very, very proud and tells his friends about, oh, AJ, Cybertruck, he's giving away Teslas, he's doing all this shit. And that's great. But it kind of rubs some people the wrong way. And I get that. I get that. So I run into my dad's friend. And like I said, he had his knife out. He had his load. He said, well, you know, I hope you're enjoying the crypto thing while it lasts. And I was like, do you not know that Donald Trump like just became president? That like he's signing executive orders to make crypto, America, the crypto capital of the world. We have like bipartisan support. You know what I mean? And everything I said, like he had like an argument against it. And ultimately, what his argument boiled down to is that anytime there's something that gives the average Joe a way to climb the socioeconomical ladder, I'm saying this in much better words than he is. Anytime average Joe has a way to climb the socioeconomical ladder, Uncle Sam will invariably shut it down. There can't be too, people need to work, people need to be janitors, people need to work at McDonald's, people have to run the factories. If everyone gets rich doing crypto, they will make it illegal. And I was like, don't you know what decentralization means? Like they can't just shut this off. Yeah, they can. No, they can't. Like Bitcoin cannot be turned off. It's impossible. It's not going to happen. But this is where I really want to drive the point home, is that his point is Uncle Sam is going to shut down crypto. Maybe the next administration, eventually Bitcoin will get turned off, crypto will be over forever, because too many people are getting rich. And I'm like, dude, if that was it, that would have happened years and years ago, because the times of like wine and roses, like the times of, put in 1,000, walk out with 1,000,000, that's over. Like if that's your argument's shit, because like 96% of leverage traders are losers. And like, and at this point with diminished returns, if you want to make $1 million in crypto, you should probably start with $2 or $3 million.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's not as easy as it sounds. And some people just have this thing in their brain that, oh, like you're just going to get into crypto and like multiply your money and you're going to get like super rich and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, well, no, because like, if that's your argument, crypto's here forever, because it is so hard. It is impossibly hard to climb the socioeconomical ladder just with crypto and crypto alone. And man, it is extremely frustrating that the average Joe just thinks that, oh, they're just going to shut it off. JJ, are you like equally like, don't you also, oh, not that one. Don't you also want to just shake this guy and be like, hey man, that's not how it works.
It's not how it works. It can. And the problem is that there's too many people have seen, like you said, the 1,000 to 1,000,000 or whatever it is, right? Mm-hmm. And so everybody lives by that exception. But it's a grind, man, especially now. Again, I think some of the speculation that was once here is going to fade away. And that's kind of done by design. As the ecosystem grows, it's going to become closer to like as the stock market. They're going to blend together in some way, shape, or form or whatever. But back in 2017 when we got here, man, you could throw a dart at the wall. You could put up Post-it notes with tickers on there, throw a dart at it, be like, okay, fine, I'll put money in there, and it would rip.
Right.
Like they would put out a press release saying, hey, our CEO breathes there, and we'll go, oh my God, they did it. Boom. Like now, like you could say like we cured cancer and no one would care on a press release in crypto. So it's not the same. Like things are tapering off. But it's ultimately good because it's growth. It shows signs of growth.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is that like if the argument is everyone's getting rich, so Uncle Sam's going to shut it off.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Like, dude, Bitcoin's 100, pushing 100,000, in the 80s. Like this isn't buying Ethereum at $100 anymore. Like, yeah, we're going to catch those altcoins now and then. And I think that there are a handful of altcoins in the top 100. We all know what they are, that are good for a 3 or 4 or 5x. But like, other than that, dude, like it's the put it in 1,000 and leave with 1.8 million days.
They're few and far between at this point.
And the truth is that it's a skill set. It's a skill set. This is not throwing darts, hoping you get rich. Oh, here we go. At this point, the traders that make money, it's a matter of skill.
Mm-hmm.
It's a matter of speed. It's a matter of, I feel that it's important to say that TradingView is like the tip of the iceberg. And some people want to, I feel like when you need to go deeper down, we're talking when you can combine years of experience, being able to react to the market, the element of speed, mixed with indicators, mixed with on-chain analytics, mixed with sentiment, mixed with macro. You can kind of mix all of those together. Then you'll get to a point where you have that edge. But if you're just like, if you're only looking at what everyone else is looking at, and that's all you have, it's a matter of skill. All right.
Mm-hmm.
And, I certainly don't want it to get messed up. I want to be very clear when I tell people that if you want to choose crypto as your thing, if you want crypto to be this is a lifestyle.
You got to breathe it. You got to live it, breathe it, sleep it, eat it.
It's all the time. Absolutely all the time. All right. And not everybody wins. Anytime you win a trade, you took someone else's money. Anytime you lose a trade, someone else took your money. It's that simple. It's that simple. And guys, I'm really, what I'm trying to say here is that if you are just a beginner in crypto, take your time. Embrace the grind. Embrace the early mornings, the late nights, the reading, scrolling,
the trenches,
the trenches, just forever absorbing information. That's what it takes. That's what it takes. This is not something that so many people just passively think, oh, I'm just going to put my money in crypto. I'm going to get rich. No, not that simple. I wish it was, man. I wish it was that simple, but I just want to be really upfront about it, because I want it to be very clear to mom and pop, to the average listener, that this is a grind. This is not an easy ticket out. This is not a lazy man's game. This is fucking hard, dude.
But you will reap the rewards if you put in the work.
Yeah. 1,000%. 1,000%. No excuses. Work harder, says Desert Crypto.
Love that.
Hey, looks like our boy Ben got a burner phone from inside the Volusia County Jail. That's so cool. I wonder what he had to do to get that burner phone. Oh man, dude, it never ends. Jay Chains had to take himself off the screen to laugh into his own hands. I'm not letting you hide that. Yeah, that's show him. Show him. It's April Fool's Day, bro. It's April Fool's Day. I got some silly in me. I got some silly in me for sure today. I woke up and looked at the calendar and I was like, oh yeah, let's go. This is what I will say, guys, is that if later on I say that there's a giveaway today on Twitter, it might not be real. It might not be real. Ben Boof the burner, says Nando33. Shout out to Nando33, getting creative. Doom, $5. That guy you're talking about sounds passively jealous. Of course, dude. If you have to explain decentralization to somebody and explain to them, hey, they can't turn Bitcoin off. You know what I mean? Like,
I feel one of the biggest things is, you don't understand. And it's new tech, and some people, they get it. Some people, they take the time to learn, and I think that's the most important thing. And that's why, like, if you really think about mass adoption, you think about centralized entities, and you think about decentralization for centralization, how important those centralized like entities are, like a Coinbase or something, for the initial step for your bank. We saw recently, this happened just a couple days ago, within the last 48 hours, if I'm not mistaken, where banks can now, like, they said, like, hey, if you want to deal with crypto, basically. Right. And that to me is the stepping stone of mass adoption, is when you can go to Bank of America, when you can go to Chase, go whatever your bank is, and say, hey, can you allocate 25% of my savings account to Bitcoin or whatever crypto they happen to be offering, right? Like, that's when it happens. And I think, like, you're starting to see that's what's happening. I don't know why we're getting to that point, but
no, for sure. Dude, I do want to go over the prices, and
oh yeah,
we got a bunch of stuff, but Bitcoin is fighting 85. Thank God.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, wasn't it 82 the other day?
Yeah.
I will pull the chart in a minute. Ethereum working its way up. Man, the board floor has been getting pretty sad, man. I will say that I've been floating through the boards, and man, we dropped the ball on that skeleton shirt with the eye patch. That's all I'll say.
It's raised. The floor is raised, and the options have just gotten no bueno.
It's not the best for if you're outside of the club and you want to get in the club. You got to either pick something wearing a dress or a cowboy hat, or just wait another week, because that's what it feels like. Yep. Sweet, kind of winning the show right now, back above 250, right at 250. Good to see. Very interesting to see HBAR and Algorand very close in price. And when you kind of consider the market cap race between them, it's very obvious to me that Algorand is going to outpace HBAR from this point in time, given multitude of reasons. But anytime I see two coins like find each other and they're very close in price, I always pay attention to that. And it's always kind of a sign for me to lean into one more than the other. And at this point in time, considering how close those specific two are in price right now, Algorand's already they were the exact same price the other day. Algorand has already gone back to 19. You get my point. Algorand will be more expensive than HBAR. They'll both do fine, but Algorand's going to move more. EOS Quant back to 72 move. That's one that's been on my radar. Injective's been on my radar. The graph, I want to come on. Wake me up inside. That's the song that's on my mind every time I look at the graph.
The charts.
Let's take a quick look at the gainers and the losers. EOS, Barachain, Sui, Phantom, Algorand, Pepe are, not, but there's no winners that are above 10%. So that kind of shows you like the truth of the volatility of the day.
Mm-hmm.
Also, very quickly, I wanted to see if there were any. Oops, let me do that. What is happening here? I wanted to see if there are any new coins that are making the rounds on Bitunix. So Pepe, 1,000 Pepe has 304 million. Fartcoin, hey, 193 million, not bad. It definitely feels a little weird to trade that one. Obviously, you guys can't see this, but
you want me to bring it up or no?
Well, the thing is, you can't. Okay, you can't really see it. ACT, Comp, Res, Layer. I'm pretty sure Auction has fallen pretty far down in volume as well, but it had to stay in the sun.
Do you see Vine pumped because Elon had said something about bringing it back?
Oh, the platform Vine,
right?
Which that's not connected to the platform, is it?
Yeah, the coin was launched by the co-founder of the platform.
Oh,
yeah.
When?
Like February something.
Missed it.
Yeah.
Missed it. That's cool. I missed Vine. Those 6 seconds videos, those were fun. That's like kind of what made the Paul brothers like. That's kind of what put them on the map.
How great would that be? So if Elon's talking about it, how great would it be? Like the token aside, all that stuff, how great would it be if that's what they integrate into the video platform aspect of X?
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, certainly always looking for the coins that are kind of standing out in terms of volume. And that's kind of what I like to aim the Telegram group at, are the coins that have that in that big shock of volume, and coins will come and go.
Yeah,
coins will come and go, but you got to target the hot volume. And I think right now, I like Pepe. I like Doge. I'm going to look at Vine. I'm going to save the Vine chart for the members only stream. I'm going to look at EOS. I'm going to look at Rez, R-E-Z. And
remember, ES is rebranding, aren't they?
I think so.
What were they rebranding to?
I don't know. I saw
there's something wild.
Back.
This because they're doing something totally different.
Google it.
Yeah, what are they changing to?
Google it. Really quick. I'm looking up something really quick. Oh, I'm typing on the wrong thing.
Volta.
That's what it's going to.
Yeah, Volta. They're like doing like a finance bank thing.
Gotcha. Okay. Interesting. So where are one of the go-to? Here's an interesting story. U.S. Senator buys $600K in Bitcoin via ETF. We are talking U.S. Senator David McCormick has disclosed. Hey, at least he just closed the purchase.
That's good.
$600K via Bitcoin via Bitwise Bitcoin ETF. The senator's significant financial move highlights growing political interest in digital assets, potentially impacting policymaking and market dynamics. Dude, like, do you have a problem with this or no?
With a senator disclosing?
Yeah.
No. Listen, there is, no matter how you slice and dice it, there is no bad way to put this, that you're seeing government officials, you're seeing politicians, all these people come up here and talk about their Bitcoin, their crypto, they're getting into blockchain, all that stuff. I mean, again, when I went to the Ondo finance thing, I learned from this woman, Samara Cohen. She's like the VP, I think the VP of ETFs for BlackRock.
Mm-hmm.
You know, her whole thing was that, you know, a couple of years ago, it took her 2.5 minutes to buy Bitcoin on her phone. Now she can do it faster. Like, yeah, that's a funny little joke and it doesn't mean much, but what it is like these level of people that are integrated with crypto is, it just tells the story. Again, the bullish divergence, where it doesn't matter if the price is going down. We know what is going to happen. We know where this leads us.
Yep, for sure. We do got a quote here from our homie David McCormick, the senator. 2025 is the year for digital assets, blockchain and digital assets, all for Pennsylvania and America a chance to lead the next wave of innovation, enhancing our national security and our economy. Proud to be a member of the inaugural Senate Banking Subcommittee on Digital Assets.
Let's go, Dave.
Putting his money where his mouth is. I'm all there for it. I feel that the big macro is there. I think everything else is noise, and the market's going to make it suffer like it always does. And Q3, Q4, like we've said this whole time, I'm ready. I'm ready because we keep seeing stories like this. You know why I'm not giving up? Because MasterCard plans to enable 3.5 billion with billion cardholders to transact.
Mass adoption's coming, guys.
Bro, if this doesn't make you like kind of like, yeah, motherfucker. Yeah.
Like, I get whole
back to Washington, motherfucker. Yeah, like if it doesn't make you do that, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know why anybody could be mad at anybody, because we're gonna be filthy rich. Like what? Let's just take in for a second. I want you all, if you're not already sitting Indian style,
come around.
Pretend.
I'll
pretend. I'll put one leg up here, kind of. Okay.
I can move my camera.
Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh, okay.
Here we go.
Wait, hey, look.
Story time.
It's me. Hey, look. Hi, guys. Okay. But guys, wait. I might as well. Go. Oh, everybody, it's happening. Very soon. We are all of us. Wait, I'm going back to us. Going back to you. I'm getting rid of this one. We are all going to be very, very rich.
I'm excited.
Very, very rich. And like, whatever your number is in your head, more than that, not enough. Think bigger. Think better. And we're not going to do it because you just bought one coin and that coin went to the moon. It's going to happen because we're going to do this step by step by step by step. And if you're in crypto now, you have beat everyone else. You know, you didn't buy Ethereum at 100, but in terms of what percentage of people on Earth own crypto now to what that number will be in, let's say, 10 years, Man, what do you think, James?
It's funny you said you weren't buying Ethereum at 300, and it's funny most people didn't get that opportunity. I remember my buddy. I was living in Austin, Texas at the time, and my buddy Ross and I, we were members at Lifetime Fitness. We used to play, and I mean, you'd load up on Ethereum. We used to play basketball games every morning. We'd probably play sometimes 6, 7, 8, 9 games a morning for a tenth of Ethereum for every game.
Wow.
Right? And so like it'd be at that point when it was $300, it'd be a $30 game. That's no big deal, right? But we'd run up tabs with each other, all that stuff, and you're just like, all right, here's 5 ETH. Like at this point, like it's just crazy to think where we all were versus where we are.
Right.
And dude, in 8 months, we are going to be laughing about where we're currently at right now.
I know. It's going to be crazy. It's happening, guys. It's happening. This next few little whiles here, just buckle up. Buckle up. I am so excited. That's like, I can't even really explain how excited I am. Very quickly. Oh, wrong story. I wanted to talk about the hold on. Did I not pull it? I know I did.
Which one?
Hold on. Tweeter. This. Trump's sons to launch American Bitcoin. Eric Donald Jr. have partnered with Hut H to launch a Bitcoin mining firm. Bullish. They have a vested interest.
Huge.
Billions.
We're going to be mining Bitcoin. It's going to be huge.
Millions of dollars. Billions and billions and millions. And guys, America Bitcoin aims to become the world's largest miner with the goal of reaching 50 EH in hash rate. Obviously, if you don't know what hash rate is, look it up.
Yeah.
All right. Guys, the macro is huge. Shout out to G.I. Joe. Huge. Okay. Bullish, guys. Extremely. In terms of the Trump token itself, we did draw this on the show. We did lose this here. We are down 11% in about 4 days from the breakdown of this triangle. We did have this. You guys did have this level. You did have this line. But now let's just pull this line down. Interesting that it did not put in a lower high. So now what? We are already looking at a 2-hour. Let's look at like a 23-minute. I'm going to quickly look at Bitcoin, and we got to run because I'm waiting on this interview call to happen. If the interview call happens, guys, get rich, get wrecked. See you later.
Boom.
All right. But a couple levels here that really matter. All right. First of all, we got the bottom of this. It's not a perfect floor ceiling, but it's kind of close. All right. And then we have this. Kind of works from the top there, or you could actually pull from the local high, which is a little bit safer. So you come into the 12, you can kind of see that there is a little gap here. This top alarm, 1046, your target's 1.6% up the hill at 1063. And then if you want to play the mini scout game, you can draw this level here, break that trend line, and have confirmation at a 1018. Those are the main levels that I would be looking at on Trump coin if I wanted to trade it. But it is interesting. It didn't put in a lower, didn't go lower. All right, so Bitcoin looking good on the 12-minute.
Ooh, baby.
Look at that. Kind of that. All right, so that's what we call a whipsaw. It's just a good whipsaw. So we start here, we come down, and then we go past where we started. All right. Sometimes it happens the other way. That this is a better looking whipsaw than I've seen. Okay. So our local low 81, really only up 4% in the past day or so. So we do want to keep track of the local high or low. All right. And then another thing I want to say is that this low here, we put in another slightly higher low again. So, guys, the fact that it is fighting the way it is, I'm optimistic. I'm optimistic. I mean, obviously these big moves down, that's natural. And now obviously normally the beginning of the week, we have that volatility, and the end of the week we lose it. That has kind of been the MO. So be careful. If in terms of exact trades, exact levels, exact things, members only live stream is going down at 2:30 today. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. It's aimed directly at the Telegram group. Be here for it. I got some charts that I've kind of been saving. I don't want to talk about them right now, but I got to save things for members only. So become a member of the channel. Come back at 2:30. Watch that. Before we leave, I do got to cut the show early today because I'm waiting on a call. That's an interview. Before we do that, Chains, we got to check. We got to do our segment.
Got to check.
We got to at least do a quick check. All right.
Let me know when you're ready. I'll pull you up.
All right. Go ahead. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. It's so ugly. The floor sucks so bad.
Ooh, actually.
The helmet.
That one's not bad. I don't mind the beanie with the robot body, too. The jailbird shirt.
Yeah.
He's smoking a cigarette, which, actually. Oh, man. The sleeveless. That's a special sleeveless. I think that's more of a rare one with those, like, metaverse glasses, dude.
I don't like his hat. I know someone that wears a hat like that, and they think it's cool.
Yeah, they're not. Unless you're, like, in the army, they're not cool.
And here's, like, loudmouth, but blue. We got a blue loudmouth. And then we have loudmouth.
Oh, look at that pink cyborg down one more row. Ooh.
The mouth.
Oh, it's not the right mouth. The mouth kills it.
The mouth kills it. We have the evil Doug Hype, who's also an angel. I like him. I obviously like this one.
Oh, that crazy.
That one's a winner.
Yeah.
But like
the cheetah with the basey hat with the crazy eye.
Much higher up on the floor though.
And he's got.
Oh, what happened to the floor being good? Oh no. Oh no.
I think we need crypto to rip so people sell their NFTs to get back into crypto.
We had a good floor there for a while.
With like 12.8.
You know the our naked cheetah smoking the pipe was back for a while and he got scooped again.
Oh man.
Or did he? Well, let's see this next page load here. It doesn't. Yeah, let me get a refresh here.
Refresh that.
Come on. It doesn't wanna.
It doesn't want to show you because there's going to be one there that you want.
Yeah, that's probably why. Okay. Well,
it's the NFT god saying, hold on, my son.
Yep, it doesn't want to. I like that naked one right there. He's just like with his eyes shut, just chilling.
Just taking a nap.
He's chilling. And then we have the McDonald's worker, 3D glasses. Just taking an extra hit of acid. Hey,
you want fries with that, man? You want fries?
Imagine what that experience would be like. Oh man!
You go to get some fast food and the dude is tripping out at wearing 3D glasses. Like, yeah, it's gonna be an experience. You're gonna have a good time because you know he's having a good time.
Yeah, that'd be crazy. All right, well, we tried.
All right,
it's been real, everybody. So, it's been a killer stream. You guys rock. Smash the like button on your way out the door. Well over 150 people here. Thanks for being here. Members only is today. J Chains, I just want to tell you really quickly that we can't be friends anymore.
I figured.
Friendship is over. We're never gonna hang out ever again. That's it. I'm not even gonna visit you when you're in jail with Andrew Gordy. Not even then.
It's a good thing I stole your channel.
I know.
Well, you didn't know.
Jada and I just broke up. The baby's not even mine.
Just all of them at once.
Yeah, yeah, dude, that's it. This isn't even a real Rolex, dude. I actually stole it. I stole it from you.
Yeah.
But you stole it from me, so I stole it back.
Yeah.
And
the Cybertruck's just a rental.
Oh, the Cybertruck. I did buy it, but it just got repossessed.
That was that was the one that was on the truck when I was pulling in today. Got it.
And then I saw a very little person just slowly peeling the V Better wrap, and he peeled the whole wrap off except for BMO. The robot's still there, but the wrap got pulled off. And I'm pretty sure the cops are knocking at my door right now for all the crimes I've committed. And yeah, that's it.
That's it.
It's been real, guys. This is the last live stream we're ever doing here at AJ Writes Crypto. That's it. It's been a good run. I'm gonna retire once I bail myself out of jail for all my transgressions. I'm going to retire. And then I'm going to hang out with my good friend Joe Exotic. My very good friend Joe Exotic. Can't wait to hang out with him. So everybody, go fuck yourselves. Get wrecked or get wrecked. I
Just get
don't
wrecked.
like you. I never have. And
Is that, it's got to be hard to even just like maintain that, right?
dude, don't smash the likes. In
Don't.
fact, unsubscribe. I don't care. I already made the money. Oh, just kidding. All right. All right. You guys suck. Have a safe day. Get wrecked or get wrecked. Happy April Fools. Make sure, hey guys, like give your little brother a wedgie or something. You know what I mean? Like don't let anyone slide today. Let 0 people slide today.
One of my favorite things to do on April Fool's Day as a kid was to take electrician's tape and wrap it around the little, like the dish squirter thing, so that when somebody flipped the water on, it usually happened to my mom, she'd get blasted with water.
That's just rude.
That's a good prank, though.
I hopefully Jada didn't hear that because that one does it pretty good. And she got pissed the last time I did it. So today kind of feels like
There you go.
So guys, you guys are awesome. Appreciate you all. Happy April Fool's Day. Go have some fun. Make some jokes today. Be silly. Have some fun. What's the point of life if you're going to be serious the whole time? Be silly. Being silly is way more fun. All right. At least I think so. So safe day, everybody. Appreciate you guys. Happy April Fools. See you at 2:30 for members only. And I'll see you tomorrow if you're not a member, but become a member because we try harder. All right. Bye.